Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Joe from Sound Vibes Live. We are here at Propaganda Lake Worth. It is reggae night. We got a lot of acts happening. Mad Mellow, Main Groove going on. But the one show I want to see is Burban Street. He is really rising the ladders right now with his music. And let's introduce Mr. Burban Street. How you doing?
Very good, Joe. How are you?
Very, very good. So we're going to go ahead and explain to everybody about the shirt, Burban Street, and what it is all about.
Yeah, so as Joe said, my name is Burban Street. There's an apostrophe. It's short for Suburban Street because that's my upbringing. But I went to college in New Orleans, and that's where I first picked up hip hop and started rapping. And I wanted to pay homage to that city, but then also kind of represent where I'm from and my roots. And the shirt pretty much says it's not rap, it's Burban Street, because that's really what I'm trying to do with my music. I'm trying to kind of redefine the genre. All of my music is clean, so my lyrical content has no sexually explicit lyrics. It has no drug references, no violence, no curse words. And then I try to really redefine what it means to be a hip hop artist in 2026. And, I enunciate, I have great wordplay and polysyllabic rhyme schemes, and I switch up my cadences. And I'm really just trying to bring the art form back to the genre.
Yeah, it's amazing because I've seen you quite a few times already, especially at the showcases down in Miami and Hollywood and everything. And you get on that stage and you go at it with your lyrics and the music. And I kind of notice it. Very clean cut lyrics. There's no cursing or any kind of trash talking and everything like that. And it's very wholesome and it's very organic. Now, what would you consider your music? Not rap, but it's a little bit more rock rap. I know we were talking about that.
I mean, I guess technically for genre sake, I do kind of fit under that hip hop umbrella, but I don't, like I said, I try not to pigeonhole myself into one specific thing. That's why I kind of have this idea, like I'm your favorite rapper's mother's favorite rapper, because it is something that you can bring your 90-year-old grandmother to and your 6-year-old son to, and they're both going to have a good time because the energy is there, the enthusiasm is there. And then again, the lyrical content it's not embarrassing for anybody. People leave my shows and they're just like, I know that's not what I expected. And that's what I want to leave people with every time.
Yeah, it was amazing when I first met you here. I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago, and you jumped on stage. I think it was like an open mic night and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, Burban Street, who is this guy? And then all of a sudden you got on stage, you started doing your thing. And knowing me, if I start doing a little bit of this on the dance floor, that means you're very, very good. You are an awesome talent. And the most important thing, you are busting your ass at these showcases. Tell the trillions of people, what are you doing to get up there?
So I've just been putting myself out. No stage is too small, no venue is too small, no crowd is too small. But at the same time, I've also been playing some incredibly large shows as well. I was just at the South Florida Fair earlier in January, which is a wild experience for me. I have a couple of other showcases coming up in February. In the middle or towards the end of February, I'm really excited to have a new project coming out called Burban Street and Chill. It's a 50-50 album. 50% of the songs are solo tracks, and the other 50% are collabs with some of the rising talent South Florida singers. So Jester Helltrain is on it. Too Deep. There's some R&B boys. Forbes, she's got a voice like Michael Bublé. Fran Lavoie, she's a fantastic singer. Jazz the Cypher, and then also Rose. She's another singer out of West Palm. So I've got a lot of great stuff happening coming out. I got a lot of projects that I'm really excited about, and I'm just trying to get out there as much as possible, become a more recognizable face and a more recognizable name out here.
Well, you are, man. Every time I go on Instagram or Facebook and I see you do a post, the likes are getting more, the followers are getting more. People are really getting tuned with your music, and once again, it's all hard work. It's all hard work. You're at these showcases maybe every other night. Will you please tell everybody what a showcase is?
Well, a showcase is usually when a promoter or a group of promoters are just trying to get as many people in the building as possible. And so they get 30, 40, sometimes even 50 acts up there. 1 song, 2 songs, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever it is. But it's just nonstop. And the great thing about these promoters is they really do kind of curate a real wide variety of talent. So you could go to a show and you could get trap music, you could get drill music, you could get you could get boom bap, you could get anything and everything in between. And so you're not really bored because it's just one artist after another, a different style after another. And so it's just continuous. And so these things start at 9 o'clock. They go till 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. And it's just getting yourself out there and putting your music out there and just trying to, find your audience.
Yeah, I found that, at some of the showcase where Jess invited me to quite a few of them and everything. I saw you perform and I noticed your time slots are starting to get a little bit later, meaning that you're getting a lot more relevant and you're putting out the tunes and the music and everything. And I'm having a great time listening to you. And I'm just telling you, man, I think you're going to be very, very relevant. It takes time. It's a slow progress, but what you do, your talent, the creativity, and one thing I love about your music, it's different. It's different.
Thank you.
It's amazing. And you're so wholesome and nice. And when you jump on stage, watch out. And what is going through your mind when you're on stage at these showcases? You got agents and podcasters. Tonight, propaganda, reggae night is going to be crowded. What is going through your mind? It's like a game plan.
So really the biggest thing for me is just trying to connect with that audience. Right? When you're an unsigned artist, when you're an underground artist, your music isn't out there for everybody yet. And so people don't know the words to your songs. And so the idea is if by the second or the third chorus, I can see people's mouths are moving, people's heads are bobbing. People are like, oh, I got it. I'm in there. I want to sing along. I want to have a good time. I want to dance. And if I can get that and then I feed off of that and it becomes this like, it's an upward spiral is what I call it. So you just kind of continually get bigger and bigger as the crowd reaction gets bigger and bigger and just trying to get that and feed off of that energy and that momentum. That's really what it's all about.
Well, I'll tell you right now, man, when you come on tonight, I'm going to be right in the front. I'm going to take a lot of videos tonight for you. And, I could do a stage dive or I could do a streak really quick, behave myself and everything. But Mr. Burban Street, where are you? Are you from Broward County or?
So I was born in New Jersey, but that doesn't really count. So I've been down in South Florida since I was 3 years old. So pretty much Broward County raised essentially. And then I said for college, I was in New Orleans. That's really where a lot of my influence came from. And then I've been back in South Florida since the early 2000s. And so now I'm in Boca Raton, but pretty much Tri-County area. No, like I said, any venue, any crowd, any scene, I'm there.
Yeah, one thing, I look in your eyes, man. There ain't no fooling around with Burban Street, man. He's like, I'm here. I'm going to throw it down tonight. You're like, you're in the zone right now. I feel like, I used to play sports. I used to play football a long time ago. And you have like the pregame warm-ups. You'll see Burban Street kind of stretching it out a little bit. He's like, I'm jumping on stage and everything. So what are we going to expect? I mean, you don't have to get the whole thing. What are you going to expect tonight when you jump on stage?
So really what I'm trying to do tonight, because it's a longer set, is I really just wanted to pace myself, right? I can't go so big out of the gate that I have nothing left for the last song. So I've designed the set list in such a way where it's got some ebbs and some flows. I can bring it up, I can take it down. And so I just want to kind of continually give the crowd something new with every single song. So a little something different to keep them guessing.
Well, so let me tell you, my friend, right now, with me and everybody else down in Broward County and Dade County and now coming up the Treasure Coast and Lake Worth, you're an unbelievable talent, man. And your work ethic is freaking amazing, man. Jess Helltrain, as we know, she's a hard worker. She pumps and pumps and pumps. Not a lot of money, a lot of work. That's the only way you got to do it. You got to start out kind of and kick your own ass and kind of get up there. And I'm so glad to see you. I mean, you got the look at the look in him, man. He's like ready to go in. Right. Well, thank you, Mr. Burban Street. I love you. I'm ready. I'm going to take a lot of videos for you. And I want to say compliments to Miss Ann, who's taking the video for us. Hi, Ann. How you doing?
Doing well. Excited for the show.
All right.
On Instagram at BURBANST. So it's at BURBANST, just like Bourbon on the street, Burban Street on the shirt. There you go. At BURBANST. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Enjoy yourself. Have a great evening.
And remember, it's not rap. It's Burban Street. You got to get down here to propaganda right now. If you're in the area, $10. We got 4 bands coming up. And the prime slot is this gentleman right over here. Burban, let's get into here, man. Here we go. Ready? Football. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Okay.